Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, it's time for a fact that makes your brain just go. It blows it up. So 14% of Chicagoans can't decide this when it comes to food. Kenzie said probably the most popular answer in your head, where to go. We're like, what are we eating for dinner tonight? That's the biggest problem ever that, you think it'd be an easy thing to say and answer because all of us have talked so passionately about food.
Yes.
Do you think we'd always have something in our queue ready to go in our brain saying, chicken wings? It'd be really easy. I'd have chicken. That's answered every night, chicken wings. You can't do it.
Is that the food you'd have every night if you could?
I think if I could have chicken wings every night, I would have them.
Interesting.
Yeah. What would you have every night?
Every night?
If there was just some food every night.
Probably just Mexican food.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Just all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Case?
I'm in the midst of a grilled cheese obsession that I'm not sure when I'm going to shake. So the answer right now has to be grilled cheese just because I'm doing a lot of innovative things in the kitchen with the grilled cheeses.
So's my toddler Harper.
I know.
She freaks
same
out.
Same diet. But I'm doing multiple cheeses. I'm stacking the cheese in different ways. I'm trying out new bread. I'm trying out new sauce. It's like Gordon Ramsay in my kitchen right now.
He's got a real issue. Like, didn't you tell me you had 4 grilled cheeses the other day?
What?
Yes.
How come I didn't hear that?
I swear to God. Like, he had it for every meal.
I had 2 for lunch and 2 for dinner.
He had 4.
What qualifies as 2? Like 2 full?
Girl,
so
absolutely. Do you think he's having halvesies? Look at him.
No, I didn't cut it in half. I had
So you take Wonder Bread, the big slices, 4 of those.
This is why I had 4, because I'm not using Wonder Bread. Jewel has this Hawaiian bread. It's in an orange wrapper. And it's like eating from the gods. It's unbelievable how good the bread is.
Case had 8 slices of bread.
With about probably
and
8.
that doesn't even include breakfast, which is normally like a donut.
Do you put how many slices of cheese on each one? 2?
Thank you for asking. I do 2 Colby Jack at the base. Then I do 2 pepper jack in between that. And then I do 2 Colby Jack on top.
Wait, so
it's
6?
6 per sandwich.
So we had 24 slices of cheese.
24 slices of cheese and 8 pieces of bread. Do you butter the bread to get it toasty?
Yes, of course I do.
Got to do that.
It's unbelievable what's happening over here.
At least you could have used avocado oil so the bread was, at least that part of it. After 24 slices of cheese.
This is what's happening. 26.
Wow.
I know.
He told you this. He confided in you, but he wouldn't tell me.
I can't believe he didn't tell you.
No, he's embarrassed.
That's what he's been doing. I have to hear about this all the time. I don't know. He's been dipping them in Chick-fil-A sauce.
That was the game changer. Yeah. So I have in my fridge right now, I have the Buffalo Wild Wings mild sauce, and I was using that on my grilled cheese. I was like, oh, it's a little kick. I like this. And then I thought, wait a minute. I wonder what Chick-fil-A sauce would taste like on bread and cheese. Turns out it's unbelievable.
Wow.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I don't know if a sandwich that has 6 pieces of melty cheese needs a sauce. It's not exactly dry. I mean, it's just filled with liquid.
I'm not trying to get dark here, but it's kind of like a serial killer. Like, what's one more at this point?
It's more liquid. It's almost soup. He's got these 2 slices of bread just holding it. It's like, it would be like a dam broke if one of those bread slices cracked. It's unbelievable.
That's incredible. We know where Case is at in his life right now.
Yeah, living large,
Damn
living
right.
good.
I'm not trying to be like this, but remember in January when he was committed to losing weight?
Yeah.
And now he's like, listen, I'm going to have a loaf of bread today.
Well, he lost the weight challenge against me in that month.
Yeah, so what's the point?
He's also canceled his Planet Fitness Black Card.
That's because I live in a building with a gym now. Let's
Have
all
you
relax.
used it?
I've been busy.
Making grilled cheese.
He lives in a building with a gym. How wonderful.
It's a common thing in the city. It's a common thing. I'm not better than anybody else. I make a modest living, and I have a gym.
I don't know. Cheese is expensive now. You're flying
right.
through
You're telling me. I'm paying Sargento's bills this
Good
month.
heavens.
Your lunch and dinner probably cost about $30 in bread and cheese and butter.
Oh, because he's getting fancy bread, too. He's on a Sara Lee kick by any means.
So anyway, let's get back to the fact. Because it relates to food, 14% of Chicagoans cannot decide this when it comes to food. Again, Kenzie said the obvious, what to eat. And Case had said about your sauce, what sauce to use. Obviously, you're a Chick-fil-A sauce guy now. So I have to say, Case, you're super close. It was, which do you think is the best dip?
Oh.
So what's your number one dip? And I found that unbelievable that 14% can't decide what the best dip is for whatever you're dipping, because obviously it's barbecue sauce.
Oh, I hate barbecue sauce.
What?
Sorry.
That was like Lil Jon.
So you guys don't know, he just punched me in the face.
No, I can't believe that's the number one. Now, here's the thing. I'm confused on this thing here because it says, what do you think the best dip is? They don't have barbecue sauce. I'll tell you what number one is. They don't have it because I guess it's a sauce and not a dip.
It's not a dip.
I find that insulting.
The only barbecue sauce I really like is vinegar-based barbecue sauces, like a Georgia mustard vibe.
North Carolina style.
Yes,
Yeah.
which I lived there.
Yeah.
But I'm just not a barbecue sauce person at all.
So I've
Because I
been-
worked at Famous Dave's and I can't do it anymore.
Did you eat it then, though?
I had some, and I'm just like the smell of it and the constant cleaning of it. I got Wilbur's Revenge in my eye once, and
Ooh.
I can't do it anymore.
It's called Wilbur's Revenge.
They're a really hot one, and boy was he mad at me, obviously.
Well, ever since Twin Anchors came in, I've been eating the Prohibition sauce they have, like water. Like
Very, very
Well,
good.
so
I put
what
it on.
like-
I put it on fish.
Yikes!
It's really good.
Well, they dropped off. What I was happy about is I don't like stuff super sauced up. A little base, and they did. All they did is glaze the ribs, and then
Yeah.
you could add a lot more of your own sauce. That little glaze they had on there, fine for me. It's almost like a flavoring. I don't want sauce falling off of it, though. You know what I mean?
Difference between me and you. I took those ribs home.
And then used an entire bottle.
I took the bottle of Prohibition sauce and dumped it in a bowl,
Oh,
and then
what?
bathed each rib
I can't do it.
for a while in each one.
A while? Let's
yeah.
say you brined them overnight.
But I think barbecue sauce should be a dip. I don't understand. It's not in the poll. I'll tell you what some of the ones on here, and then we'll get to number one dip out there. I just can't believe that no one has a number one dip. Number one dip for you, Kenzie.
My number one dip, mayo. It's so bad. I love putting mayo on things. I can't do it.
Mayo can't be a dip either.
Why?
If
It comes in
barbecue
a
sauce,
squeeze bottle.
if barbecue sauce can't be a dip, mayo can't be a dip.
That's bullcrap. Because there's no dish in which you empty out a bottle of mayo, besides a potato salad. But there's no dish. But barbecue sauce, you put a bunch of chicken in a crock pot and pour all the sauce on it so it soaks it up. You don't do mayo chicken or anything. It is a dip.
Well, if barbecue sauce can't be a dip, mayo can't be a dip.
That's not fair.
There is an other category, 5%.
I like my French fries and mayo.
Oh, you're very Canadian then.
Is that Canadian?
They love that, yeah.
I like creaminess. I want a creamy sauce.
Wait a minute. It's not Canadian. I think it's French.
Is it
like
French?
mayonnaise and
Well,
fries.
chauffin.
Case, number one dip, go.
Does ranch count?
Yeah, that's a dip.
Well, they don't have
What
it on
the
this.
hell are the dips?
Can you read off the dips?
Okay,
And then
well,
we'll tell you our favorites.
Okay.
What is happening?
Lowest here is Thousand Island, 4% of Chicagoans.
That's a salad dressing.
So I guess ranch could be in there if Thousand Island's in there. Guacamole is a dip,
Not a fan.
7%.
Love guacamole. I didn't know that would count as a dip. That's like a meal.
Well, guacamole should be number one, but it's not.
Amen. I put that on everything. Put that on a grilled cheese. Let me tell you something, Kay. It's pretty
Woo.
good.
I don't like guac.
You like tzatziki sauce?
Yes.
The Greek sauce?
Okay, we're getting into some deep dives. I thought we were doing generic, like ketchup, mustard, mayo. What's
No,
your
those are
favorite?
condiments. These are dips. That's the problem. If I had a condiment ranking,
very confusing.
barbecue sauce could be in there.
Is
That's why I'm
hummus
upset.
on there?
Oh, you just gave it away. Hummus is number one.
Really?
Hummus is the number one dip in Chicago, 20%.
I like hummus.
I love hummus. I'll dunk a grilled cheese in hummus. I'll do that.
I'll put hummus on anything.
Yeah.
I was confused. I went condiment.
Well, me too. But I'm
But
saying
Thousand Island's a salad dressing.
that's a dip, I guess.
Well, salad dressing.
Well, it's a dip. What else to say?
I think the person who made this is very confused. What other dips are on there? Is that it?
Onion and garlic and cheese and chives. That's one you can buy all in the container, like the sour cream and
Cheese and
chive.
chive, like queso dip?
Oh, like a sour cream and chive.
Oh.
You see that like Tostitos at the Jewel aisle there with the Fritos.
Is queso on there?
Queso is not. There's an other category, and there's the don't know category, but there's one on here I don't know what it is. Tara masalata. You ever heard of that? Is that
Tara
Spanish?
masalata?
Tara
Let me look it up.
masalata.
Tara.
I don't know. And salsa's 8. So hummus beats salsa by 10%. Again, that's unbelievable. Salsa and guacamole should be number one.
Yeah, but it feels like sauce is past its prime.
Oh, it's made out of like fish. Cured roe of the cod, carp, or gray mullet mixed with olive oil. No, it's Mediterranean.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think that's Latin. I never heard of it.
That's my people. I don't even know.
Yeah, roe, red onion. It's like this one's made with salmon, so it's like a fish dip.
Also, let's not go over what Case just put in there. Let's pause.
Oh, I didn't hear him. I was reading about the fish dip.
Did you say salsa's past its prime?
It feels like it's had its moment.
Shut your whore mouth.
No. I'm gonna open my no. I'm gonna open my whore mouth.
No.
I'm not
Put a
saying.
grilled cheese in it.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Here we go. Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers.
Feel the boom.
Case was
Case
chugging.
obviously wasn't feeling it.
Case was chugging his monster right in the middle of that and couldn't reach the board to hit the boom.
I completely forgot we were on the air.
I turned over and looked at him. He was like Homer Simpson when he chugs beer, like he was on the side.
Good Lord. Prepare yourself.
My bad.
Oh, that was the best. Oh, that was so good on my angle only. I'm the only one that can appreciate how funny that was. That's right. Thank you, Schaumburg Boomers and Vampire Weekend tickets. You can take a friend of the show in the pit, Northerly Island, tomorrow or Saturday. Your choice from our great friends at Live Nation who helped us make that choice. Gave us that option for you. Dave is checking in from Skokie. Dave's competing today. Ahoy, Dave. Tell us something about yourself.
Hey, how you doing? Just getting ready to head to the gym right now.
Nice flex.
Yeah, no kidding. What's it like feeling good about yourself, Dave?
Oh, not there yet. Still looking at myself, and I'm that skinny fat where it's like I've lost some weight, but, not really in shape.
Brian, you know all about that.
Oh, yeah. Good. Listen, we're all eating plastic every day, so you might as well not go to the gym.
Okay,
it's
that's
not going to help.
Not good.
I agree.
Plastic's in everything we eat and drink. So,
I always feel like I've gotten skinnier, but I feel like a marshmallow if you touch me, which is not what I want.
I love marshmallows.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not what I want my body to feel like.
Maybe it should be, though.
Oh, no.
Well, that's a great thing, Dan. I appreciate you. Did
Dave.
Dave. Did Case tell me off the air you're thinking of joining the military?
That's correct. I'm an old man at this point. I'm 40 years old, but I'm considering joining the Air Force Reserves.
Wow. I didn't know you could do that. I'm not saying you're old, but because I'm older than you. But 40, to join the military, you can go in at 40?
Well, I think it's in the last few years, their enlistment has been low, so they're like, well, let's just open up the window. So it's up to
Some bodies in the room. Hello.
Like, there's a lot of grandmothers and grandfathers out there have to go back to work because of inflation. Their retirement didn't plan out. I'd love to see like a 84-year-old dude being like the tip of the sword going in.
Would you love that for them?
Because 84-year-olds are mad.
Oh, yeah.
They're curmudgeon-y.
No, they fit into SEAL Team 6 real nice.
Hell yes. Well, listen.
I don't have time.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you and on your future service. We thank you.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one right or wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, buddy.
Heads.
It is heads.
Ah.
All right, Dave, here we go. Question number 1. What did John Candy sell in the 87 movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Shower curtain rings.
Shower curtain rings. That's your favorite movie, isn't it, Kenzie?
I love that movie.
Sorry you didn't get
Bonus point, he also sold them as earrings, but okay, kind of an earring salesman as well, if you look at it that way.
Kenzie, what is the name of Forrest's love interest in the movie Forrest Gump?
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jenny.
Jenny.
Ugh.
You would have accepted Jenny or
I'm not doing
Jenny.
that. I'm not going to mock his accent.
An evil person, by the way, Jenny.
I hate Jenny.
Evil.
Hate her.
Look good, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
I
That's
get
enough
it from
out of
Forrest's
you
perspective.
two. That's enough out of both of you.
Did you like it when she was playing guitar on the theater stage? And it's amazing you've seen that movie. You haven't seen anything else, but you've seen that.
And you complain about long movies. That one is his entire life. It takes forever.
Forrest Gump holds me the entire time. I'm into it. I love that movie. 1-1, back to Dave.
Dave, what do runners pass to each other in a relay race?
A baton.
Baton is right. Dave's got 2. To Kenzie, the average adult human, and we'll do closest to on this one. The average adult human has 32 of what? Actually, not closest to. It's just a question. I'm sorry.
There's a right answer and a wrong answer.
The average
Like
adult.
closest to the right body part?
No. So.
Has 32 what? Is that what you said?
Yeah. What do they have?
32. I don't know. That's so weird. Like, that could just be anything. I don't know.
Got something on the body? 3?
I don't know.
Two.
Nerves in your fingers or something?
Not 32 nerves in the fingers. Dave, adult human has 32 what?
Going with teeth.
It is teeth. You didn't think you get teeth?
I have less than that
You do? Why?
because they had to pull a bunch out because my teeth came in so fast and my mouth wasn't big enough.
That's a shock.
I got all my teeth. I was done losing my teeth by 3rd grade. I had all my adult teeth.
Well,
I
how
got
long
my
does it?
wisdom teeth out in 5th grade.
How long does it usually take?
Way longer than that. Like my son's in 5th grade and he's like still his kid's teeth.
Really?
Yeah, so I got my wisdom teeth out in 5th grade. People get those out when they're like 21.
I got mine out like 21.
I know. I'm like, his mouth. It's very busy.
Damn. What that mouth do?
No kidding.
A lot of teeth.
A lot of teeth.
All right.
Now less teeth.
Oh, man.
3-1. It is back to Dave. He can go up big here.
Dave, which band's discography includes albums named Bleach, Nevermind, and In Utero?
Nirvana.
Nirvana's right. 4-1.
My first cassette tape was Nevermind.
Wow.
That's good.
You still got that? Because all the Gen Zers would think you're cool.
Oh, unfortunately, no.
Too bad.
Too bad. I no longer think Dave's cool. 4-1. Back to Kenzie.
Word.
Kenzie, what was Harry Potter's middle name?
James.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
You know what? I forgot she was we haven't asked a Harry Potter question in a long time, and I forgot Kenzie is a enthusiast.
I love Harry Potter.
I don't remember. I've seen one movie. I don't remember them. The first one. I don't remember them saying James in that
They
first
don't
movie.
call him James.
Yeah.
They don't have a scene where he gets his birth certificate out and you see his middle name.
There's not like a scene where his uncle's like, I've always called him James.
So back to Dave for the win.
That's right. 4-2 is back to Dave. He can win Vampire Weekend pit tickets with a correct answer.
Wow, Dave. Which historical figure was murdered by Jack Ruby?
Oh, shoot.
3, 2.
Ooh. No, I don't have it.
Well, okay. Kenzie, you know?
I think, and this could be super wrong, but I think it's Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald is right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The guy who murdered JFK.
Right into
Yes.
Kenzie's crimes, I think.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if we do that Kenzie crimes, that's a whole show. It's not just a couple conversations.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just going to sit down on a Friday.
Yeah, there was a lot to unpack in that one.
There is. 4-3, it's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what car company created the Corvette?
Corvette?
Corvette.
I hate this. It's not Ford. It's
3, 2.
Corvette. I don't know.
Guess what?
Nissan.
I'm going to trade in my Rogue at the dealership for a Corvette, actually.
Well, they all have the fancy versions. I don't know.
Dave for the win.
I got to go with Chevy.
Chevy. Chevrolet Corvette. And you, my friend, are going to see Vampire Weekend. And off the air, you can tell Case which night's better for you, tomorrow or Saturday. In the pit, you're so close, you'll scare the band.
Awesome. That is so amazing. I've been trying to get on the trivia show for years.
Well, we appreciate that, then. Enjoy the show, and good luck with your future possible service. We love that, by the way. And we'll come back tomorrow, remember. Same thing for tomorrow night and for Saturday, Vampire Weekend. You pick.
Clash with Kenzie. The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Remember, like winning things, we're also just 25 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Ticket puts Thursday. Lollapalooza for Sunday tickets. That's Blink 182. That is Pierce the Veil. That's Two Door Cinema Club. So that's at 8 o'clock with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So it's a wonderful time when we can see what sex knows about the other sex. Is that a way to say that? That sounds dirty.
Just a gender.
Yeah, gender. It's a little dirty.
It sounded odd. I don't know if I would have phrased it like that, but you do
Amen.
So anyway, we'll see what the sexes know about each other. Now, a couple days ago, we did, to me and Case, Kenzie led it as the 5 things women should know but men don't. I got 2 right. Case got 3.
I think so.
So Case won that battle.
You nailed the question about bra sizes. I nailed the question about the beauty blender. Kenzie, what were the other questions? Do you remember? One was about a French tip.
Yeah, you guys both got French tip wrong.
It was French manicure, but it is on the tip.
French tip,
now
yes.
I know it's on the tip, the white nail on the tip
just
only.
The tip. It's just the tip. I actually think Brian got 1 right and you got 2, Case.
That sounds
it was
right.
5. Nobody got 3.
I don't think I got 3 right. I don't know that much about women.
You didn't get money piece right either. You got threading right. So you got threading and beauty blender, and Brian only got bra size. Correct.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the
We're
correction.
all caught up to date if you're just joining us.
Thank you for the correction. So let's get into it. I'm going to ask the questions to Kenzie. 5 things men should know, but women don't.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Kenzie, question number 1. What is PSI? So the 3 letters PSI. What is that?
A bank. Isn't it?
I don't think it is.
Don't
is
you
it?
go to PSI?
Well, I go to PNC. So PSI is the pressure in your tires. So pounds per square inch. So on your door of your Jeep, let's say, when you open it up,
Yeah.
your tires should be between 28 and 36 pounds per square inch. When you put air in the tires, you ever put air in the tires in the Jeep, or does your husband do it?
I pull up to one of the like the Jiffy Lubes, and they usually have a guy standing outside who will do it. Do
Just
you
a
know what I mean?
random dude or a
just
guy
like,
that works
just
there?
do it for free because he likes you.
I don't know, but I always ask for help. I'm like, can you do it?
What are you doing to your tires? I don't trust the story at all.
No,
I'm worried you're in danger.
No, because every time it's cold out, there's shrinkage, and then the tires get smaller.
You're right. That's a really good. See, I almost want to give you a point for that because that's very factual that when it's colder out, the tires go down in air.
Yeah.
There you
and
go.
so then I got to whip into some place that changes oils because I guess they do tires too. And I'm like, hey, car's getting wobbly. You know what I mean? Down to the rim over here.
Your Jeep's got the whole front end is down.
Put some air in these bad boys.
All right. So PSI, that's a no on that one.
Oh.
No, it's too
I thought
bad.
it was your bank.
That's PNC, and both Brian and I are proud PNC
I know.
members.
I always think it sounds tropical. I like it.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get when I go to a PNC. I think, man, am I in Jamaica right now?
I know.
All right. Question number 2. Again, these are 5 things men should know, but women don't. And this is kind of tough, I think, for Kenzie.
They better not all be car questions.
No, that was the only car question.
Okay.
Brian and I only know so much about cars
Yeah,
ourselves.
this is gonna suck.
No.
Like school.
None of these are like that, okay? But when at a urinal, what is the golden rule?
To not look at other people's penises. Isn't that true?
It's a great answer.
You're not allowed to look.
It's a great answer.
it's more of a suggestion, I think.
Yeah. I look all the time.
I do too.
So it's not necessarily the golden rule because I think half and half. I bet half the guys out there
Can I
look.
guess again then? Because
Yeah.
I think that people say that you can't do that in fairness. Is it not to pee on the urinal cake because it splashes?
No, I like peeing on that.
I do too. I
heard
like
it
destroying
splashes
it.
everywhere then.
I try to wear it down. Like wear the cake, let it go down. Especially if I've been drinking. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get the sucker
Okay,
down like
can
a
I
nub.
guess again?
Yeah, keep going.
Is it not pull your pants all the way down so your ass is out while you're peeing?
These are all excellent answers. They really are. You're all.
Because have you ever seen that weird guy who's he's got ass cheeks in the air?
It's Brian.
Yeah.
That's not me, but there's one in the building.
There is
Yeah.
actually.
Isn't that one of the rules?
I'll let you keep guessing because you're killing it, but this is not the right answer.
Okay.
On the golden rule at the urinal. You just want to know what it is?
Okay, and I feel like I've given really good guesses, and I think this is BS. So what is it?
This is tough. I don't know how you could have got this, and any woman out there ever, but guys know what this rule is, the golden rule. So we only have 3 urinals in our bathroom here, but most have more, let's say 5 urinals. The golden rule is that's really only 3 because you cannot stand next to a man in the urinal. If you go in there and in ours with 3, some people take the middle when I go in there.
I hate when people, even with stalls, what do you want, attention?
Yeah.
Why are you in the middle, you weirdo, you
Never.
psychopath?
No, if you're the first one in, never take the
I
middle.
have to be honest, I imagined the men's bathroom in a small place with only 1 urinal. I imagined only 1 urinal here.
bars a lot of times will have one in there and then they have a stall.
I just imagined one. So
Yeah.
I didn't think
We
that
got
would
3
be a
if you want to
thing.
check it out.
Okay, I'll hop in there later.
We'll take you in there later.
Yeah.
But the
Ass cheeks
person
in the wind when I walk in.
you go in that middle, you're really I want to say old phrase. Take your man card away. We're not doing that. But you should definitely never go to the bathroom again in our place if you do that. That's the golden rule.
Okay.
All right. 0 for 2. But those were all great answers, and they
That
were
was
all
close.
they were
Those
really.
are all also rules, in fairness.
That's true. You know more about urinals than I thought you would.
I know. I have a bunch of boys in the house.
There you go.
True, but I look at penises, so
We know.
it's not. And Case sounds like he does too a little bit.
Well,
so.
when I get the guts to pee in front of other people, I'm still very pee shy.
That's another thing. Case goes to the 16th floor to go to the bathroom here at
and we're not on the
Q101.
16th floor.
These are, again, 5 things men should know, but women don't. I hope you're playing along on the text line here at 312-591-8300, guys and ladies. We appreciate it. Kenzie, what is a parlay?
A parlay is when you're like betting on 2 things at once.
Wow.
Look at that. There you go, girl. Good
Yeah.
job.
Somebody has worked with Brian and I for over a year now.
I
You've
know.
learned what a parlay is.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Poor Kenzie has had to hear the
Amen. Just stop right there.
She has had to hear the dumbest parlays that me and Case have made on games and the Super Bowl. We've made the dumbest ass bets. And she's had to hear about my $5,000 loss wild card weekend last year when I had 5 of the 6 games right. A $100 bet was going to give me $5,000, and I lost out. And I'm still mad about it.
I know.
But every guy is mad about a parlay that didn't come through.
It's my whole life.
It's
I just
everything.
think about all the bets that didn't hit.
Does your husband bet at all on like
No, on
DraftKings?
nothing. He won't even do slots in Vegas.
Wow.
He won't do it. He did it one time. He was performing with his group, and they had to perform at a casino. And they got paid $5,000 that night to perform.
Righteous
And
bucks.
he literally, this is awful.
He needs to give that to me. That's the $5,000 I lost on my parlay.
Well, he didn't get to keep it because he walked up to one table, lost it in 5 minutes. He goes, I just worked tonight for free. And he was never able to gamble again. It made him so angry.
Good for him.
Yeah. Was the opposite of addicting when he lost the money in his point of view.
Gambling is fun, but
it's the best.
it's just I know.
I like slot machines, and I just walk around till I get a vibe like off of one. I'm like, that one's like, I just have to walk around and wait.
Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel
I
of
always do
Fortune.
like the fun ones, like the Britney Spears one, or like the Indiana Jones. Like it's always something fun. I've never lost money. I've won. So I always win between like $50 to $200. And I always run out, like security's gonna tackle me and beat me up in the back because they think I'm like playing the system. But I look at it as bills. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got my cable bill. Let's get out of here. Like that's how I do it.
It's so hard to walk away. I was up $600 on a slot. And a buddy was there who I hadn't seen in a while, and he wanted to keep playing. I just wanted to get up and leave without saying goodbye, and I ended up losing $400 because I stayed on the slot machine.
That's
with
tough.
him. It sucks. We had a good conversation now.
I'm sure.
All right, good job, Kenzie.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you have to deal with all our parlay conversation, which is about to get real when football starts next week.
Football's coming back, baby.
That's when I really start betting more.
We're going to start betting on preseason games.
Get ready, DraftKings, baby. Make sure you got that app downloaded on your phone, my boys. All right, here we go. Let's see, question 4. So Kenzie's got 1 out of 3 so far.
That's right.
I feel like number 2 was kind of correct, but it's fine. We'll just leave it alone.
We're
Lots
going
of golden rules.
to leave it alone.
Fine.
But a lot of great answers, though. Kenzie, number 4. What is the red zone?
The red zone?
The red zone.
Like in a sport?
Case, I'll defer to Case. Do I have to give her any more info? Just say, what is the red zone?
What is the red zone?
I mean, that's like 800 things.
Well, what do you think it is?
Like in a red zone, like people use that as slang for like when you're in like a danger zone, like it's like red zone, like I'm on red, like that's like a thing. I've said that when I'm out of gas. I'm like, oh,
In the red zone.
I'm in the red zone.
not good.
All right.
Guess.
Yeah.
I see now.
So like I feel like that's a lot of things.
Well, I'll have to give her, if that's your answer, is it the
Yeah.
final answer?
Okay.
When your gas gauge gets in the red zone.
Red.
Not right. It's also sports related. The red zone is when you are 20 yards in to score a touchdown on a football game.
Okay.
It's also a channel. I understand. I would have probably accepted that if you said it, the red zone
That's what I
channel.
mean. I think it's a lot of things.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything you said.
I say that counts.
This is the guide to men, though, and I
Yeah.
don't know if we're saying that.
I want a guy to text in who says that about his gas.
All right,
That's a-
text line's going to dry up real
I'm
fast.
like, I'm in the red. Like, you guys don't do that?
No. I would say normally we just don't run out of gas, but I don't drive, and Brian did
You
run.
don't drive.
Brian also did run out of gas recently.
Were you in the red?
I was trusting the Nissan Rogue, saying when it got to 0 that I had like 10 miles left. I was trying to get gas. I ran out of gas 2 miles from the gas station. Had to buy a $19 gallon to go fill up a gallon. It was like $5 more. And I was humiliated walking down the street carrying that gas can because there was a long line of cars and traffic of people looking at me going like, that dumbass ran out of gas.
I
Who runs out of gas in 2024? The car tells you everything you need to know. It's so
It
perfect.
gives you a countdown.
God.
You were like, it's probably wrong.
Yeah. Every car I had before the Rogue gave me about 10 more miles on 0.
Yeah.
When it said digitally 0.
The Rogue means it.
It does.
It means what it says.
All right, we got one more question. So far, you're 1 out of 4, which is very admirable, as 5 things men should know but women don't. Okay?
Okay.
Who is Master Chief?
Master Chief?
Yes. Who is he?
A Master Chief?
Who is Master Chief?
Master Chief. Is it the guy on the cigarettes?
No. That's the Marlboro Man.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
No, I
Is
do.
he Master Chief?
He's not. That's a good guess. I'll give you another one.
Okay. Like, I think even a hint.
I can't give hints.
Why? A master.
The Master Chief.
There's one of them.
There's only one
There's
master.
one of them. Who's
And we've definitely talked about him
It
before.
sounds like another word, and it's bothering me.
What word does it sound
I
like?
had Master Chief. Maybe I think of handkerchief. I don't know. It sounds like another word. Master.
No, not A, because it's one guy specifically.
Is
The
it
Master
the
Chief.
head coach of the Chiefs?
Not a bad guess.
The
Not a
Master
bad guess.
of
It's
the
not
Chiefs.
right. So the Master Chief is the main character in the video game Halo, which I talk about my addiction. I played it for
Oh, I was not on the
8 hours
radar.
a day.
I thought Halo was like war.
Well, it is. It is war. And he's in war, basically.
Oh.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's the Master Chief of the war.
I can't get...
Every other one I felt pretty good about. I have never heard of that in my life.
Yeah. I mean, some of those were... I might make the argument some of these might be a little tougher than the questions she had. I don't know. Or
No, her
to us.
questions were really hard. I didn't
don't think so.
I didn't know what a money piece was.
But like that's all over TikTok. No one's like, let me tell you about this Master Chief.
Do you know Brian?
Come on my TikTok, girl. Well, listen, Kenzie, you got 1 out of 4.
Okay.
Or 5. That was as good as I got.
Yeah.
So you're as good as me, but Case is better than both of us.
That's right. I know women and men.
I bet you do.
And there you go.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.